Metalheads, we're now with Insurrection at Bar l'Alizé. So you're currently launching your third album, Prototype. Can you tell us a bit more about it? How would you describe the new album?
I'd say it's all over the place. Actually, most people would actually consider that a negative point, but I think we've tried to go in various directions, trying new stuff. Prototype, see, it's all thought out and clever and stuff. But I'd say overall we've tried new things. All that stuff with the same Insurrection sound we've had before. I'd say that the sound of the album is a bit more organic. I know every band says that, but we think we're right this time.
There's a lot more of everybody's input. You know, the two first ones, it's mostly like one person doing one song and everything. On this one, most of the songs have been worked on by everybody in the band, so we feel like it's more like a group effort than just like individual songs. So yeah.
Yeah.
Right. This is actually the third album you're putting out since 2008, but do you feel there's actually quite a lot of material to be working on in just such a relatively short amount of time?
Yeah, we got to keep it going because otherwise people, have a short attention span in general. So we got to keep releasing stuff every 2 or 3 years to keep, to just stay in the scene and people remember. Oh yeah. And at some point, if you tour with the same album all the time, people are just gonna forget about you and you're just gonna be like a useless band, like kind of has-beens. We're not is yet. So was could have been. Something like that.
It's a bit of a challenge to keep it going like at that rhythm, but it can be done. It's not that hard actually. We just have to work.
Have you ever worried that maybe your sound would be kind of too similar or too different from your previous works, or what the fan reaction would be to that maybe?
We worried a bit that this might be a little too different because more people were actually working on it. But at the same time, we're just like 5 really stubborn people who just work at the same songs and like we all like different stuff. So like the erosion process kind of works. Okay, well we got this monster and okay, well I don't like this and I don't like this, I like this, yada yada yada. So it always ends up being like Insurrection basically. So yeah, polishing kind of works that way.
Yeah, it's more something that we think about after it's out really. As we're writing it, we don't really think of it. We just work on them until we like it. And just that is a very, very hard process for the songs because we're, like you said, we're really stubborn and everybody wants to put their own input and we're not shy to say it if we don't like it. So it takes a while to get there. So once they're done, usually they're good-ish.
yeah, good-ish. Yeah, Insurrection, we're good-ish.
Well, speaking of the word insurrection, so the name of the band and even the lyrical contents, they're kind of related to a political, societal, and even personal kind of theme. Any particular reason why this is this way?
We don't want to write stupid lyrics. I once in a while I'm going to say, Satan and violence get a lot of front page, so we figured we'd do something a little bit more like off the front page. But beyond that, I've always listened to more politically and smarter stuff, so I'm like, no, I'm not going to put out something that I can't stand behind. I think all the boys are behind everything that I write, or they just don't read the lyrics, so that kind of balances out.
Yeah, it's stuff we associate to, so yeah, we're happy to put it out. Like you said, we stand behind our lyrics, so it's an easier way to do it that way.
And otherwise, something that's actually interesting about your album is that you have songs which are in French and then you have other songs which are in English. Is this something that comes naturally, or do you just deliberately decide that maybe one song would sound better in language rather than the other?
Actually, kind of both, I think.
Yeah.
It does come deliberately, but we do think of that. Being in the Gatineau area, we're really like in an area where both French and English are important, so it actually comes with what we do, basically.
Yeah, usually it all depends on how it comes out at first. I don't go, oh, this one's going to be in French. But some words, some expressions and words sound better in either language. If something just won't come out in French, then English is good, and it's all fine and dandy. We don't try extra hard to do it in French. We can, so we do it.
I know you'll be playing the Trois-Rivières Metal Fest in the coming month. What other shows are you planning to have to promote your album?
We're going to Trois-Rivières. And then we're going to Rouyn-Noranda, which is like 8 hours in the middle of nowhere. But it's kind of crazy over there. Then we're coming back to Montreal, going all the way across Maritimes, playing like 4 or 5 shows in the Maritimes.
Sydney, Halifax, Charlottetown.
Sydney, Halifax, Moncton, Charlottetown, and maybe Fredericton, we'll see. Beyond that, where are we going?
Show back in Gatineau too, hometown.
Yeah, at Bosco Church with the Ghoul-Lunatics. We're also playing at the Poof with the Ghoul-Lunatics again in late November. And
That sums it up, I think.
Probably going to be some more dates because it's a recurring process.
I guess it's going to be a busy year. How do you gear up for that?
Yeah, that's the plan. get out there, promote the new album, play new songs because we want to play new songs.
We just like what we do, so it actually comes really easy. We like going out and having shows, as many as possible. So
Seeing
it's just
folks. Hanging out.
Well, that's great. We're really looking forward to the show tonight. So we wish you all the best with the rest of the tour dates. So thank you very much for your time.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot.